So hello guys, welcome to another lecture. In this lecture we will see discrete time LTI system. So let us say input is discrete, that is xn, and this LTI system is discrete time LTI system, then output yn can given as xn convolution with hn, where hn is impulse response of this discrete time LTI system. This is impulse response. So again we can find impulse. If we have impulse response of any discrete time LTI system, then for every arbitrary input xt, any arbitrary input xn, we can find output yn. If we know the impulse response hn of the given LTI system. So yn can be given as this, and this yn can be written as summation k minus infinity to infinity xk h of n minus k. So let us see one example of discrete time LTI system. Let us say input x of n is given as un and impulse response of discrete time LTI system is given as un. Then we have to find yn. As we know, yn will be xn convolution with hn, because this is a discrete time LTI system and we know its impulse response. So output will be convolution of input and impulse response. So to find this, we have to find xk and h of n minus k. So xk will be uk. So uk will be 1 for k greater than or equal to 0. Otherwise it will be 0. h of n minus k will be u of n minus k. u of n minus k will be 1 for k less than or equal to n. Otherwise it will be 0. So as we know, for n less than 0, if n is less than 0, then this u of n minus k will be for k negative k, and product of xk and u of n minus k will be 0. So for n less than 0, y of n will be 0, but for n greater than or equal to 0, y of n will be given as summation k0 to n 1, because both of these x of n and h of n minus k will be having value 1 from 0 to n. So this will be n plus 1. So yn became n plus 1 for n greater than or equal to 0, and yn will be 0 for n less than 0. So we can write yn as n plus 1 multiply with u of n. un is unit step signal. So we have seen in this example, un convolved with un is n plus 1 un. So why the property, linear time invariant property of the system and time invariancy of impulse response and time invariancy of convolution, we can derive various results. So here, by using time invariancy property of convolution, we can write u of n plus beta convolved with u of n plus alpha convolved with u of n plus beta will be n plus alpha plus beta plus 1 u of n plus alpha plus beta. Similarly, as we know, xn convolved with del n will be x of n. So again, using the same property, time invariancy property of convolution, we can write x of n plus alpha convolved with del of n plus beta will be x of n plus alpha plus beta. Now let us see another example. Let us say this is a discrete time LTI system whose we have to find overall impulse response of this complete discrete time LTI system, which is cascade of 3 discrete time LTI system. So we have to find overall impulse response h of n. So again, this is similar to continuous time LTI system, and this H1n, H2n and H3n are given in the question, and we have to find overall impulse response Hn. So we can write this complete impulse response Hn as convolution of all the three individual impulse responses H1n, H2n and H3n. So we can write it as H of n as H1n convolved with H2n convolved with H3n. So H1n is 1 by 2 to the power n u of n, H2n is del n minus 1, H3n is u of n plus 3. So as we will convolve these both, so xn convolved with del n is xn, so this will be 1 by 2 to the power n u of n, xn convolved with del n minus 1 will be xn minus 1, so 1 by 2 to the power n minus 1 u of n minus 1 convolved with u of n plus 3. Again we know that a to the power n un convolved with un, or a to the power n un convolved with un plus alpha, and a to the power n un convolved with u of n plus alpha. So by adding these two results, we can get h of n overall impulse response of the system as 1 by 2 to the power n plus 3 u of n plus 3. So let us stop this module here. In subsequent module we will see our other topics of signals and system. Thank you.